Alrighty, boys, we're back after what a hiatus it has been. Not as long as a hiatus as it is for you as it's been for us.
Hi.
What an intro. Alright, so how long has it been since we've done this?
I don't know. It was like winter break probably. So it was quite a time ago.
So like December, January?
I think it was December.
And now it's April 25th.
Yeah, I had a lot to do.
Oh
I was
yeah.
in a musical.
And I've been here just not uploading because I'm lazy.
You've just been in this cave of a room.
Hey, I'm adding to my shelf, so it's good. Anyway, the school day has been as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. I forgot what our name was for a second. I forgot our name was Poopy Butt O.
Poopy Butt O.
There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Poopy Butthole? Oh wait, is that me or you? I can't remember.
Who is it? No, because
Monika.
that's Monica's you.
Oh, Monika's me?
Yeah, because it was something.
Oh, right. Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. By the way, new voices, because we can't remember. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. It's been quite a few months. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
Crazy.
Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity events. Was that
correct?
I know, I'm so good at this. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
A literature club is actually really smart because you don't really have to like spend any money. Like you would just like meet up and talk about literature.
Yeah, it's true. Sounds kind of dull.
No.
How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Uh-oh.
Well, if you stop killing them off.
Yeah, if you stop killing them, it'd be pretty good, Monika. It's been hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Poopy Butto. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Man, I love how much work you're putting in right now.
I know. Well, I mean, I had 2 characters and one of them is no longer with us.
Well, now you have 2 others.
Oh, what?
Because remember in part of the series, we were like, I switched off Yuri to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I get to be Yuri.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm not gonna be 3 characters. What are you talking about? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Poopy Butthole. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for more materials another time. You're more important. Oh boy. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. Do you remember this line from before?
I think I do, but also like.
How he sold his soul for like a cookies or
Oh
whatever?
yeah, I sold my soul for cookies.
Yeah. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me.
A guest? There we go. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Poopy Butthole. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, or what?
Rude.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both. So, I ran into Poopy Butthole in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monika? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be good. Why don't you come sit down, Poopy Butthole? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri rocks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be pretty hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You must have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. She's such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to just find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set.
Oh, I thought that said Yuri returns to the table crying. And I was like, oh.
What? Your eyes. She carefully places a teacup in front of each other, both setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Oh boy.
So, Poopy Butthole, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Manga's literature too. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Oh,
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things.
Oh,
Stories with deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
oh yeah.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp it's something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
Don't you love that you can have a conversation with yourself? Just in different voices.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Oh yeah. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What?
What was that? What?
What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give it back.
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
What?
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea.
Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in.
Together.
I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now we have a new member, and I will nurture him.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh wait, no.
Ha!
Do you agree as well, Poopy Butt O?
Oh, no, hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought.
Natsuki's about to smack you.
All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But...
I'm sorry. I thought.
The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Poopy Butthole. The thing is,